Alright, when I'm alone, give me 2 seconds. Um, when I am alone, I find it very hard to stop my mind. Um, I am constantly having conversational thoughts, um, as well as projecting myself into imagined situations that I enact. They usually revolve around ego of me being aggressive, and this usually is this usually fuels or is fueled by anger. Um, like I find it very hard to stop my mind and myself from going into my mind. Um, and it's people. I mean, today I noticed at work, as soon as somebody talked to me, I would stop. As soon as I knew that somebody would be in my presence, I would stop. Um, I guess because I knew I could communicate with them, that I had somebody to communicate with. So yeah, when there's nobody around that I know that I can communicate with, I create situations of myself communicating with somebody. I try and plan out my day. I say that I'm gonna do this and this and this and this, and it's all just to not be here. It's all just to entertain myself in my mind. I quite dislike it because I get exhausted after a while. It's a constant participation in my mind. And yeah, it's when I'm alone. Um, like I spent the past week at my mom's house, and I was stable. I didn't have all these thoughts constantly running. I wasn't allowing them. Um, yeah, I was much more stable than I was now. I was able to breathe. I was able to place myself in the physical. I was able to release thoughts. But now I've lost um, the ability to just release thoughts. Like what I would do is I would that thought would come up and I would face it right then and there and just breathe through it. When I'm alone, I try and replace that thought with something else. I try and think about something else to distract myself from the thought. I don't stop and just breathe. Like I don't place myself here. Um, and yeah, it's just to escape. It's to escape being here, being aware that I'm alone. And it's also a desire to communicate with someone. It's a desire to be around someone. Because when I have company, I don't feel alone, obviously. And this all exists within the mind. The feeling of alone comes from the mind. The feeling of company comes from the mind. The knowledge of company comes from a past experience. It's not real. And so, yeah, I mean, I just worked, and during work, I was completely in my mind trying to stop. I couldn't. I was constantly taking myself away from my work. And I notice that this happens a lot during work. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about this because, I mean, I was applying self-forgiveness at work. I was I was trying to stop. I was breathing, but again, each time I was allowing myself to fall back into the mind and think. And this gets frustrating because when I try and stop it and I just keep on doing it, I don't know. I'm not being self-honest in that moment. I'm not looking at myself honestly. I'm just trying to stop it. I'm trying to, yeah, I'm trying to, I'm not facing the fact that I'm escaping and placing myself here within breath. I'm trying to think about something else. So I'm going to write this out as well.